Open Therapy. Right. This track is one of my favorite tracks in the album. This sounds really dope. Okay, it's one of the best sounding tracks I've ever made. Of course, the whole therapist skit at the beginning. I just put that in. It's not in the lyrics on my notes, so it was literally put in right when I was about to record it, and I thought that would be perfect. It was originally going to be called Therapy, then I put Open Therapy because therapies usually are confidential. So when I put Open Therapy, it lets you guys know. Um, I know there'll be a better day. I just have to find a way to find that motivation so I can stay content with my place on this earth. Been feeling confused since birth, questioning myself like, what's the meaning of worth? If you don't believe in yourself, there's no such thing as worth. It's one of the realest things I've ever written, and that's the next line as well. um, there's not really much more to say about that. And then I say when it comes to this rap game, you best know that I'm smitten. I love rapping, it's obvious. The beat encourages confessions and the mic actually listens. I think I've learned my lessons early, don't give a fuck about what glistens. I don't care about change. They won't suit me anyway, at least I don't think so. But it's not something I think about. When I think about being rich, the last thing I think about is change. It's not my... Change ain't really my type of thing, if I'm honest. Because what's it really for when we all end up 6 foot deep? And that's not even a pressing bar, man. That is a fact. What's it worth getting all these chains and stuff when you're just going to end up in a grave anyway? You're not going to take it with you in the afterlife or wherever we go after we die. You ain't going to take it with you. So you got to find your connections. Got to find your connections in this world and make a pact. Keep your circle small because when you get backstabbed and feel that divide, you're going to wish you could subtract certain people off of your hide. Yeah. So find your connections in the world, whether they're close or far away. So person that's close is my current best friend. Been best friends with her for years. And same with TJ. That's the far away example. He's my internet best friend. He's been there for years, and that's my connection in the world. And making a pact, of course, just being there for each other, pretty much, backing each other up, supporting each other, etc. Now, this next verse, going down a different avenue, that's new line. Now, the next few lines from "It's nice of you to join me on this cleanup of leftover residue" all the way to when in my mind I'm contemplating when my next album's out, that is from the deleted track. That was originally going to be track 2 that I mentioned on the Overwhelmed commentary version with Been Gone. It was a waste, I didn't want to just delete it. I wanted to take the good lines and use it on this one. So Open Therapy was thrown together pretty quickly, and it's one of the best songs in the mixtape. So it's nice of you to join me on this cleanup of leftover residue. When it comes to the haters, I know that there is very few. I've worked endlessly for so long, and I've been feeling so much pressure lately to get this and my college work done. So reference to Overwhelmed, about the college work. Now I'm feeling so much fatigue that I could sleep for months. But I'm going to keep going, obviously. But we've already had quarantine, such a shake-up in this life. That shit was such a fiend. But we've got to keep it rolling, even though it feels like this year is stalling. But what for? All I'm feeling is double the stress that I had before. I barely even managed to hop on the PS4 with TJ. Yeah. During the makings of this mixtape, I hardly played on the PS4 with TJ at all. Hell, I hardly played any video games on the PS4. I did live streams when I needed to. I did videos when I needed to. But actually taking time to play video games, I didn't do it at all. I played Red Dead Redemption 2 right before I went into crunch time with the mixtape, and I played Red Dead Redemption 2 right afterwards. And now I'm playing Watch Dogs Legion, and I'll be playing Hot Pursuit Remastered in a few days. So, yeah, it's good that I can get back into gaming now, but when I was making this mixtape, I put everything into this, I barely had time to do some of my essays because I spent so much time on this. I know I've been gone, but I've got, I've been working hard every day, but what's it really worth if I'm not happy and I feel this way? I know I've been gone, but I've got so many things I'm working on, I don't even have time for myself no more, and I'm so stressed. Going to bed so much earlier than I'd ever expect. Yeah, I've been going to bed really, really early. Really early. Because I used to go to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm going to bed at like 10 o'clock at night. It's the weirdest thing. And I don't really know what to say about that. It's just really odd. I've treated myself with so much neglect over the years that I had learned to bottle up all of my tears. People asking me what happened to me, why do you keep spacing out, when in my mind I'm contemplating when my next album's out. That's the end of the Been Gone verse. Now, these next few bars are probably one of my favourite bars I've ever written, you know? I want to make it one day, make it to my paradise. It seems I'll always be haunted by a Billy, but I know I'll shove it in his face the day I make a millie. So not only is that a link between Billy, billion, and a millie, million, it's also a link between Paradise and my father's stage name, Billy Paradise. And yeah, he left me when I was really young. And yeah, that's for the next track.